Yo, daytime TV is going through a mass exodus, and the headlines are telling on themselves. Kelly Clarkson's show is ending, Sherri Shepherd's show is ending. But the way the media is talking about these two cancellations, child, the double standards is loud. But first, I want to welcome. Hello, everyone. I hope all is well. The announcement of the cancellation for both the Kelly Clarkson show and Sherry were made by their respective networks, NBC Universal and Dead Bar Mercury. Kelly Clarkson's decision to step away from her daytime talk show was framed as a personal choice, with an emphasis on her desire to focus on family and simplify her life. This narrative was shared through a statement from NBC Universal, highlighting her achievements and leaving the door open for potential future projects. On the other hand, the announcement regarding Sherri Shepherd's show was delivered with less personal context, emphasizing ratings and network decisions. The contrast in announcements underscores the differing narratives crafted for each host, reflecting broader media bias. So let's get into it. Two shows, The Kelly Clarkson Show and Sherry, both wrapping up. Same outcome, right? But the narratives being pushed, completely different universes.
Kelly Clarkson show will end their run after their current season.
Yeah, that's right. Clarkson and NBC Universal made the announcement yesterday, and in a statement, the singer and host said that she made the decision to step away to prioritize time with her two young kiddos.
Clarkson's ex-husband and father of her children, Brandon Blackstone, died from cancer. That happened last year, too.
Yeah, production on season 7 of the show will continue as scheduled, and episodes are expected to air through the fall.
The Kelly Clarkson show first came on air back in 2019. The syndicated talk show has won, get this, 24 Daytime Emmy Awards, and that is no easy feat.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't end there. There's another daytime talk show that is also calling it quits.
Yeah, Sherri Shepherd's show, Sherry, is going to wrap up their 4th season, ending in the fall.
Yeah, so unlike Clarkson's program, unfortunately, Shepherd has been canceled. According to experts, they say that the company has produced, and they are blaming it, what they're calling an evolving daytime television landscape.
But leaders say they still believe in Shepherd, and they plan to try to find a home for her on other platforms. Shepherd rose to prominence as a comedian.
Yeah, she won an Emmy during her time co-hosting The View from 2007 to 2014, and she was also nominated for Sherry as well.
Some say that Kelly Clarkson cancellation is being framed like a Hallmark movie. Kelly is stepping away to focus on family. Kelly wants to simplify her life. Kelly is choosing peace. It's giving soft lighting and acoustic guitar. Don't get me wrong, me personally, I like Kelly Clarkson. I think she has an amazing voice. But like Sherry, I watch both of their shows on demand. But when it comes to Sherri Shepherd, and you heard it, suddenly the tone shifts. The wording gets harsher. Low ratings, show canceled, network pulling the plug, Sherry fired, same industry, same outcome, but the language, not the same grace.
I think it's a twofold thing with Kelly Clarkson. I think because we also know that like Colbert is going off air, right? Like
yeah, Colbert's going in May.
This is not a new conversation. So what I'm assuming happened, and I've been trying to confirm it, is that she's okay with taking a step back because she's been very vocal about when her ex-husband, when she found out everything that was happening with him, she needed more time to be present for her kids, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then the network is like, okay, well, we've been trying to figure out how to make this make sense financially anyway, so let's come to an agreement. That's what I believe is happening, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Two things can be true at the same time. It could have been already in talks that her show was being, canceled or whatever, and then that tragedy happened to our family where her ex-husband, he got sick, things like that.
And
Colbert is done in May, so I would assume that Sherry might be done in the spring.
Yeah, we talked about that here too. Colbert is done May 21st, and to make that clear, Sherri Shepherd's show will be done in the spring.
Yeah,
that
April,
is a thing.
May, probably.
Yeah. And you mentioned that cancellation versus Kelly Clarkson stepping away. Why?
That's just the way the media does
Just
black
the
people.
headline.
Yeah,
Media
does black people.
the headline with Kelly
Yes.
Clarkson is Kelly Clarkson quit.
And she
She
stepped back.
exit. She walks away with Sherry. She's
She released the
canceled.
whole statement yesterday talking about.
See, this is where where it got interesting. The Breakfast Club framed it in the same way in the beginning of Laura's report, right? And that is why DJ Envy asked the very important question. See, the media loves a redemption arc for certain celebrities. They love, quote unquote, choosing family narratives. They love a stepping back for personal reasons, storyline. And that's quite all right. That's fine. But for black women in daytime TV, the tone is rarely soft. It's rarely empathetic. It's rarely framed as a choice. It becomes about failure, about numbers, about not measuring up, even when the circumstances are similar. This is why media literacy matters, because the words chosen shape how audiences perceive these women. Kelly is seen as making a noble choice, but Sherri is seen as losing a job. And the difference? That's not accidental, that's a pattern. Because let's be real, daytime TV is struggling across the board. Streaming changed the game. People aren't watching talk shows like they used to at home, right? So cancellations aren't personal, they're structural. But the language used to explain those cancellations, that's where bias creep in. Kelly gets a narrative of empowerment, and Sherri gets a narrative of deficiencies. So, what do y'all think? Is this just PR spin? Is it a reflection of who the industry protects? Or is it another example of how black women don't get the same narrative softness? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, the story is never just the headline, it's framing. Okay, that's it. And thank you for watching, fam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. The drama never sleeps, and neither do we. Catch you in the next one, and bye for now.